if your content isn't bringing in clients, it's actually not an algorithm problem. Welcome to the video today. I hope you guys enjoy this one. Something that I've been kind of working on for a little bit. Okay. Posting consistently doesn't matter if you're going after the wrong thing. Okay. A lot of businesses try to look busy. Okay. They post themselves doing something, and that's awesome, or they post every day so that way people are constantly seeing them. That's their mindset, right? However, for a business, it makes more sense to have targeted media, targeted content. Okay. The reason for that is because when you put out something into the world, okay, you put out a video and you're just trying to look busy. You're trying to make it seem like you have a million different customers. You're swamped. So that way, you kind of create that demand, right? But that's not how it works. That's not the case. Okay, you need to be informative, trustworthy, all these things that I explained in my last video. Okay, because if a new customer or a new person comes across your page and all they're seeing is that you're making, 1,000 donuts, well, great. But you didn't have someone to sell those 1,000 donuts to because they never came to you. Does that make sense? Comparatively to if you make another video and you're targeting people, you're targeting, let's say, uh, 19 age gap to a 28 age gap, right? So 19 to 28, that's kind of where we're sitting, okay? You're trying to target them. Well, perfect. Now you can make a video that's specifically made and embodied by or for that age group, okay? Comparatively to just trying to pull as many people in as you can, you're not going to get anywhere with that, okay? You need to have that solid target market. I've explained that in other videos. However, for people that don't understand, a target market is a select group of people that you're wanting to attract, okay? Think of a target market as if you were a trampoline park, okay? And that trampoline park doesn't is not going after 60-year-olds, okay? They're not looking to get 60-year-olds into their establishment. They're looking to get parents of children, young children. I'm going to say about 6 to 12. You know what I mean? So they're trying to get those people in there. So how do you do that? Make it safe, or you make your videos be safe. Talk about the cleanliness of your location. Talk about the fun activities that you can do at your location. Start listing them out. Those different things. Comparatively to that same trampoline park going out and just being like, look at all the fun you can have, and you're jumping. Like no one's going to attract themselves to the jumping video. You need to have things or have posts that are going after that target market. So that's basically what a target market is. Okay. Every post should clearly say who it's for. Okay. Now, we're not talking about actually saying this is for the age gap of 19 to 28-year-olds. That's not what you're trying to do, right? Because then the 19, 28-year-olds are going to be like, oh, okay, cool. You're giving away too many secrets at that point, right? But what you can do is tailor your media to that, okay? So again, let's take that donut shop. How could we make a donut shop be more attractive to a 19 to 28 age gap? Well, we could make it bright and poppy colors. We could offer a college student discount, all of these different things, because that's going to attract that group of people. And as soon as two customers come into your store, those two customers go home, and if they love your product, then they're going to go and tell other people about it. And they're going to tell other people about it. And they're going to post about it. And then everybody on their For You or on their followers list is going to see that and be like, wow, I want to go get a donut from that place. They're offering a discount for college students. I'm a college student. I want to go in there. Do you understand the difference? You just kind of see what I'm getting at, right? Social media is a conversation starter. It's not a billboard, okay? If you are looking for immediate results, the best thing you can do is get word of mouth. However, social media is much more impactful. Okay. Social media is specifically tailored to have you put out posts into the world so that way a lot of people can see it, comparatively to word of mouth. The clients that you have tell their friends. Let's say word of mouth, you're able to reach 100 new people in a span of 2 years. So 50 per year. Let's use 50 per year. Okay. Able to reach 50 new customers. Well, on social media, you can build conversations. Okay. You can collaborate with other creators off that social media platform. And then that now you're pulling in maybe 100 people, new clients, new customers, new this, new that, because you did the social media route. You're not going to get it right away. That took me a little bit to learn, actually. For myself, I thought as soon as I sent out a message, people would be jumping at it. Found out that's not the case. Conversations is what builds that kind of backbone to that relationship, and that's what really it is. Business is about the relationship that you have with not only customers, clients, but then businesses. You know, that's why businesses join chambers of commerce, because as much as, yes, they want to be put on the flyer that the Chamber of Commerce sends out or whatever happens with that, a business is also looking to meet other businesses. If I remember when I was doing another job that I had, my boss, he used to take his business cards and he would put them in gas stations. He'd go and fill up his truck with gas and then go into the gas station, say, "Hey, I got this stack of business cards. Do you mind if I just put them out here?" That's a business to business relationship. And it all started from a conversation. Okay. And he would go in there, he'd talk to the clerk or the gas station attendant, whatever you want to call him, and he would start chatting with them, have a nice conversation, say, "Hey, I got these business cards. Do you mind if I just put them out here? Worst comes to worst, no one takes them, you throw them away. But at least they're out here for the time being." And whether he pulled anything from that, give or take, I don't have the numbers on it. However, the conversation started. And because he had that conversation, now he has an entirely new marketing opportunity. You understand what I'm kind of saying here? Conversations between business to business sometimes are more impactful than a conversation between a business and a client. A lot of the times, and I've even had it to myself, where I have a conversation with a client, I think I'm going home, I'm pumped, I'm going home with my fist held high. I'm like, bam, I just sold them. That's awesome. 2 days later, they stop responding. They don't want to go with me. Would you believe it? Comparatively to a business. Now, if I was marketing for a business, right? Then, or for a well-established business, they might want to go with my services because they already have so much in there that now they're like, "I need this. This is something that I need." Okay. That's it for today's video. I hope you had a fantastic last 2 days. I know I'm a little bit late on this video, so if you guys have any questions, concerns, anything that you guys want to throw down in the comment section, I'd be happy to hear it. Okay? You have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one.